Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses for the continuation of our Thrawn's Revenge preview playthrough as the Empire of the Hand. In the last episode, we took Mutilinst and Bastion, so we are really starting to eat away at the Penastar Alignment's territory. We've pretty much taken all their territory. I was thinking about leaving Bilbringi for the Empire, and so we just hold at Krustai against the New Republic and the Empire from Bilbringi. But I think what's going to work better is if we just pull these guys. Oh wait, no, that is what I wanted. One of the Gilzanes. Is if we take that, and then we'll still be in response range if they come to Krustai or even Rygar from Endor or Bakura. So we should be okay there. We might pull in some Imperial attention with Lusankia again, which I don't want to do, but I want to start pulling our forces kind of together. And I think we are going to go for Warlord Zinj after we finish the Penastar alignment.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay. Let's get in the Syndics with Aralani first. And we'll pull in Kynagos. Long range shooty boy. Thrawn would approve. I mean, Kynagos is just ship class name. And a Chaff. I guess Thrawn.
I see.
The totally normal skin. And a Belmo. Been some updates to the Acclimator to clean it up with some of the Greebles that were on there before.
Of course.
But they did build a Golan 2 along with their capital shipyard. Let's pull in here. I think for the continuation of the playthrough, I might be able to make it so that the garrisons are pulled in from the main repo into here when they're done, but I don't know if that's going to be the case.
Coming back around for another run.
It'll be a bit difficult.
I'm ready. I've detected attack formation.
Oh, and the new Dreadnought as well.
Go after the stragglers. What is it you want?
Alright, Thrawn, I guess go for the Golan 2.
Target.
And I'll send Thrawn would approve over there as well.
I'm on them. Stay in formation. Excellent shot. Get behind them. I have them now. I got one. Locking on.
Actually, long range shooty boy, hit the Golan.
Enemies in range. Coming around. Holding fire for maximum effect. Target locked.
I'd really like to get 3 fleets to about 300 pop cap,
You have need of my skills.
and then I'll be pretty confident in our ability to not immediately die.
Intercepting.
But until that point, I'm going to be a little bit scared. Like at that point, I think we'll even be able to take on an Executor. Because we know the Lusankia is floating around somewhere. And that's kind of scary.
I'm on them.
But for those of you watching on YouTube, I am recording this live on Twitch, so I will be trying to answer questions as they come up in chat. So if it seems like I'm talking to myself, mostly I am, but I'm also sometimes responding to the chat. Alright.
More enemy craft.
The enemy has been
There's Bilbringi back in our hands-ish. Though not really. Because they're going to be aggressive. Thank you, Farshot, for converting from the Prime sub to regular tier 1. Very epic.
Underway.
Let's see. What's a Jameis? That's what I wanted to find out with this one. But we should probably look at Entrala pretty soon as well. Because I think Kane should be spawning unless those scripts were already turned off, which I would be okay with. So nothing in Space of Jameis. We already went through and we like crushed every facility they had, so it's not surprising. And
T2B over.
Ordbanir and Arinda would probably be good targets.
Reporting. On the way.
Got a Gilzian, maybe a bit more infantry. Come on.
Right away.
Alright, Saika, you're gonna go down to here. And I guess we'll get the shipyard at Krustai.
Construction complete.
No, Isard is not yet dead. She drove us off of Bilbringi last time, and is probably looking to do it again.
Right away.
I mean, maybe the Habens will handle it for me, but it looks like they're struggling to hold Kuat from the Greater Meldrud right now. I don't want to fully wipe out the Empire, but I do want to make sure they don't just ruin me.
Moving out. T2B over.
Alright, over here. Saika. That leaves us with... I think we will get Vector Prime first. Our second Intigo. Build another fleet around that one. Alright, let's check out Entrala again. See if our good friend Kane is there. He's not. We're gonna spam some vision.
Vehicle in production.
And let's get Bilbringi back.
Invasion commencing.
We'll send Thrawn and Arlani up to Ordbanir and Arinda. And try to section that whole area off for us.
The enemy has been spotted. Yes, Commander. Fire at will.
Choose your reinforcements. At maximum unit capacity.
Order,
Production
sir.
halted.
So we'll just take a second to grab that back.
Advance. Constructing. Give me a target.
Choose your reinforcements.
Engaging target. Adjusting navigation. Spearheading assault. We'll assist you. Construction
Alright,
complete.
you guys get up there.
Copy.
We'll move up to this doorway.
Your orders. Roger that. Form
We've
up.
secured a build
And let's
pad.
bring in the other Gilzian.
Course plotted.
We've lost a build pad.
And our
At maximum
artillery.
unit capacity.
Awaiting orders.
Production halted.
Let's move out.
We've lost
Right
a
behind
build
you.
pad.
Awaiting orders. I copy, sir. Commence assault. Ready for attack.
We've captured an abandoned sensor array.
I copy. Let's go. Keep going.
Alright, let's sneak up there a little bit.
Move out.
I'm gonna get the anti-infantry
Turret constructing.
turret we have there,
Right away. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes,
which is really just a flamethrower.
ready.
But Gilzan,
Over there.
your job is to run stuff over.
P mobile. All weapons loaded.
Construction
P4P.
complete.
Give me the target. Tank brigade here. Moving into position.
We're gonna get into position up there. And ooh, this is not good. Gonna be dealing with some here. You
Fire at will.
handle that.
Roger. Right away.
Alright, fall back. Everybody get out of there. Pull in. I don't think we can actually target anywhere. Nope. Unfortunately, right now, even the
Reporting in.
shit. Even the death clone for that seems to stop bombing runs,
Roger that.
which is not ideal.
Advancing.
Alright, you need to come and hit this. Chicago's asking the Empire of the Hand to use lambdas. They probably had a couple, but like when we're designing this stuff, landing ships weren't really a priority because there were some that were somewhat suitable, and like, it's a much lower priority because it doesn't really impact gameplay that much. It's more of a visual thing. Antalicus is asking, is it possible to make PA isolationist by cutting their hyperspace roads from the rest of the galaxy? I mean, if you get rid of all of them, then yeah, that is isolationist. They're already pretty cut off, but their AI is not very aggressive. Like, different factions in the mod have different AI types, and the Pentastar alignment is more isolationist, it's less aggressive, which does allow it to build up pretty well, for the most part. But you can't, like, remove and add different hyperspace routes and stuff as the game goes on, though. Like, a place is either connected or it's not. Mark Jairus is asking which factions are best in which eras. Example: New Republic has great units, Era 1 falls off. No, that'd be the opposite. Like, the New Republic develops all their new stuff, and then later on, yeah, like, because earlier on they're just the rebellion, basically. Their best stuff comes later. The building that I just blew up over here is a planetary shield generator, which stops bombing runs from being used everywhere. It should also stop orbital bombardments, but I think right now that's coded separately for whatever reason in the base game, so we have to do some extra stuff to make that work properly. But it also, right now, I can't use bombing runs because the death clone is apparently also stopping it, which is kind of annoying. So we'll have to fix that. Alright, we really need to shut this down. You guys are engineers, you shouldn't be that far up.
Order, sir. T4B ready. Give me the target. Reporting. Awaiting orders.
Okay.
Copy. Ready.
I'm gonna move you guys up here,
I copy.
you up there, and let's get some more soldiers
Moving
in.
out. Yes, sir. Roger.
We've secured a build pad. We've lost a build pad.
Roger. This way. Form up. Over there. Reporting in. Awaiting orders. T4B mode. We'll assist you. Attack.
God damn it. Ran over more of them.
Roger that. Fall out, troops.
Alright, I don't want to spend the money on
Yes.
the other field base.
I copy. Reporting.
You get up there, you get up there.
Form up. Yes, Commander.
We probably don't even need to worry about that anymore.
Awaiting orders.
We can just assault that last turbo laser tower, make sure we don't lose too much to that AT-ST, and go on in.
Ready.
Yeah, the MMT is really stupidly powerful.
All weapons loaded. T4B ready. Fire. Give me the
Sadly, Jar Jar is not currently available, Mark. That's gonna have to be an influence reward.
tank brigade here. Attack that target. Copy. Your orders. I copy. Roger that. Attacking target. Reporting. Form up.
Secured a build pad.
Right away, sir. Order acknowledged.
All right, here we go.
Yes,
We
Commander.
lost a build pad.
Keep going. Waiting orders.
Bilbringi is back in our hands. We're not giving it up without a fight anymore.
Order, sir. Reporting. Almost there.
Bombardment
Yes,
available.
sir. Heading out. Yes, Commander.
Or at least it should be back in our hands. I forget which playthrough is broken on or not. Yeah, it's this one. God damn it.
Right away. Roger that. Moving out.
We need to rewrite the whole ground battle handler.
All weapons loaded.
We secured a
Moving
build
out.
pad.
That's what I was talking about last episode with
Waiting orders.
playing the 2 different campaigns at once,
All right,
like
man,
I was doing
take
with
cover.
the
Tank brigade
community challenge in this one.
heading out.
Sometimes it's hard to remember what's broken where.
Attack. There they are. Blast them. Fall out, troops. Acknowledged. Heading out. Fall out. Copy.
Move on over there.
Proceeding. Firing.
Move on over there.
Let's go. Keep going. Out.
We secured a
This
build
way.
pad.
Copy.
Oh well.
We lost a build pad. We lost
Just gotta keep going with our slow and steady crawl into the base.
Firing. All right, man. Load your weapon. Moving into position. Advancing. Right away,
And
sir.
We secured a build pad.
Ready for duty. Let's
We lost
move
a
out.
build pad.
will that clip it?
The enemy base shield
It
is
does.
offline.
Form up. Underway. Waiting. Move out. Ready for command. Commencing attack.
This part of the map is super annoying because of how uneven it is. It really needs to be smoothed out if this map is gonna stay.
Engaging target. Reporting. Almost there.
Unlevel terrain in Empire War is always super annoying.
Fire. Commence assault.
When did Thrawn hear about the defeated Endor? I assume
Yes, Commander.
pretty much immediately.
Right away.
Like, he had very in-depth information networks.
Roger that. Let's
Bombing
go.
run cancelled.
Ready. Ready. Right away. Squad, advance.
We secured a build pad.
That was always kind of his thing.
Yes,
And
sir.
one of the Empire of the Hands things even.
Roger.
Where they had pretty good information about what was going on in the galaxy.
Firing at
And
will.
like good maps and everything.
Reporting in.
You guys just gotta defend the artillery, I guess.
Weapons loaded. T4P ready. Give me the target. Target locked. Tank brigade here. Ready to receive orders.
Can you just hit that?
Enemy.
That might be too far off. Nope, I think we got
We lost a
we got
build
an angle
pad.
on it.
Weapons ready.
Do the same with them then.
Copy. Moving out. Your orders. Heading out. Let's move out. Attack. Attack that target. Fall out, troops.
Back off because, because they're gonna try to shoot you.
Open fire.
We don't want that.
Form up. Awaiting orders.
Oh, we still got these guys.
Moving out.
You go deal with them.
Standing by.
And artillery on the base.
Reinforcement point
I copy,
contested.
sir. Attack that target.
We
Attacking
secured
target.
a landing zone.
Form up. Awaiting orders. Targeting. I copy. Copy. Advancing. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
turn in a little bit there. And there we go. Let's go for the structures. You guys are going to have to deal with this. Where did they go? Oh, they're coming. Oh, you don't need to crouch. That's fine.
Secure a build pad.
All weapons loaded.
Right, that's handy.
P4P ready. Give me the target. Let's
We
go.
lost a build pad.
Targeting. Firing. Entering battlefield.
Reporting. Order acknowledged.
Tank brigade here. Copy.
We secure a build pad. We secure a build pad.
Engaging target.
Yes, Commander.
Just go shoot that then.
We lost a build pad.
Order, sir. Firing.
Don't shoot that. Shoot this.
Avoiding fire. Right away, sir.
There we go. Now Bill Bringy is ours again.
System
We're 2 credits short of being able to grab that. Alright, but we'll have that Intego built soon enough. And I'm going to just do 2 barracks there. Let's see. We're gonna keep a probe droid on everyone.
Tactical battle imminent.
Shit, they made it to Rygar. That's not what you want to see.
If you insist.
Right. You guys go out there, you go out there. I didn't see that notification that we were getting attacked. I'll send you up there, you up there.
Construction.
Oh, shit. That's not good. We've almost got that other Intego. Jameis is empty. And Tralla has a little bit. But it's Ord Veneer that I'm worried about. Do they have any hypervelocity guns here? No, they just have a fucking giant swarm of 74 Zeds. Why is that Bakura Empire of the Handland hyperspace? Because you need to have access to them. I'm not sure why it wouldn't exist. And especially when one of the only attacks from the unknown regions to the known galaxy came through Bakura, kind of makes the most sense. Like, soon there'll be Siruvi space in here, and it'll go to it, and probably still some connections there. You cannot, as a game mechanic, limit hyperspace travel that much, or else it's just choke points and it becomes either way too defensible or way too hard to attack. So just like why we wouldn't want to cut off all the Pentastar Laments territory, we don't want to cut off all the Empire of the Hands territory either. So it'll be pretty easy to take there. I guess we could send this fleet out to Helska, because we do want to take Cernpadal. It's only going to have a level 1 station, but we got to do something. Our fleet is kind of sad at the moment. So we'll wait until any eventual ground invasion there. We kind of got to be ready for whatever's coming with this. I guess we'll send one down to Orinda.
Construction complete.
Okay, this is 263. I'm going to take this Intigo first to this fleet. And we're going to do something real dumb.
Coming around.
It's just weird that the New Republic can take planets that are supposed to be unknown to them, or did the New Republic know about Empire of the Handlands in that time? That doesn't really matter for Empire at War. You can't lock off territory like that. Like, it wouldn't really make any sense to have, like, the Empire of the Hand be here and then just you're playing as them, but there's no territory you can access because no one directly knew they were there. It's just like we treat it like Total War, where you pick the faction you want to play, and then that is the starting point, and then from there, the actions that you take are what happens. Like, the Empire of the Hand and the Pentastar alignment have AIs that are less aggressive until certain points in the game, but like, you can't and we wouldn't want to cut off huge parts of the game or make it so that there's literally no one the Empire that can fight if you're playing as them. Or like, you can't access different parts of the galaxy. It would make absolutely no sense. That's why Galactic Conquest like Empire's End exists, which focus just on the specific conflicts and only the factions that were in those, or have like just the known galaxy. But like, we have to do what works in Empire at War, what makes sense in Empire at War for a gameplay. We're not looking to just arbitrarily make cuts in the map because for lore reasons that don't work for gameplay. Okay, so we are waiting for that other Intigo, and then we're going in. Let's get Tundra built. No, Tundra was the one we had first, so we'll build that one last, I think.
Construction.
Cavalier Fortunate, and we can also queue up Maticus Sama.
Unit in production.
Orders confirmed.
Tactical battle imminent.
All right, let's see how this goes. And this is actually going to be for next episode. So for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. For those watching on Twitch, we are going to get right to this battle. But that is a cliffhanger. That means you should subscribe for more, or unsubscribe if that annoyed you. Either way. Bye, everyone.